James Cybulski. The Seals come into this one potentially a little tired based on what went down last night.
And that's where the coach is going to want to rely, James, on his depth of lineup. You might use a different goalie. You might stretch your bench out a little bit. But the fact of the matter is, everybody has to do this. How successful can you be?
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Well, the hype for this one has been off the hook. Puck is dropped. Let's see if this one actually lives up to it. Slides it over with pace to Parayko. Lets it go. Denies him with the save. Burns works the puck in his own zone. Carries it in. It's a 3-on-1. Scores! Whoa!
Wow, this is a great reaction, James. He doesn't have much time to finish it off. Makes a perfect shot. He doesn't miss too many, James. He leads his team in goals for a reason.
Oakland's got that lead. They were talking about wanting to quiet that home crowd here.
Well, they certainly did. Out of the gate quickly, a couple of shifts, now they're up 1-0.
Puck scooped up by Burns. Rips it, and that goes wide.
Sometimes you're so focused on shooting it quickly, you don't get it on the net.
Big open ice hit. Fires it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Raquel. Try, scores!
They score back-to-back goals. They stay aggressive after getting the first. They tack another one on here.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Oakland's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Makes the save on the slapper.
Good save by Jordan Binnington. When he was called up from his 4th year in the American Hockey League, he virtually saved the Blues on their way to the playoffs.
Off the mark.
Goaltender's in good shape. There's not much room at all there, and he ends up shooting it wide.
And he makes the save. Pacioretty's taking the puck behind the net. With the blast, scores! Max Pacioretty! The Seals are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Thornton's won it, taken by Cronwall. Here they are on the attack. From the slot, wrist shot, stick save from the goaltender.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Booming shot, scores! Wow, this is unbelievable.
4 straight goals. They've dominated this play.
Oakland's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Ahead us, he scores! Oakland's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Makes the save with the trapper. Solid check to slow him down. Through center along the wing. Great stick work as he pokes it away. And now it's grabbed by Thornton. St. Louis takes possession. Still keeps a hold of it. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Quick pass to Dunn. And now he tries to get it across to Sundqvist. Puck picked up by Sundqvist. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
With some momentum driving towards the net. Binnington's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there.
The Seals have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oakland's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Binnington's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Oh, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Oakland's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Bertuzzo's got it through the neutral zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Slides the puck across to Bozak. The Seals have it behind the net. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. It's a 2-on-0. He scores!
Well, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net, he makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy. Oakland's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Puck grabbed by Burns. Puts it just wide of the net.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
And it's a quick pass to Fabry. Big hit. Picked up along the boards by Pacioretty. A chance right in front. Scores! Max Pacioretty. The Seals are up big here late in the first period. Horvat's won possession. Here's an odd man rush. Here's a backhander. He scores!
Now they can go into this intermission, James. They got to feel great about themselves. They tally so late in this period.
Oakland's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Here's a rocket of a shot. Standing tall with the save. Just wide. And the first period comes to an end.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second period set to get underway. It was a there it is! There's the hat trick!
That puck barely hit the back of the net, James, and his teammates are already up on their feet. Everybody enjoys watching a player get 3.
The Seals continue to lead big here in this second period. Puck is dropped. From point! What a stop! Takes the feed from the goal. Uses the force in that hit. Oakland's gained possession along the boards. Unloads the shot! Just wide of the net. Heads to the back of the net. Puck scooped up by Tarasenko. Moves the puck over to Parayko. Steps into all of that. Oakland's got the puck along the wall. Scores! Oakland's performance has to have their coach smiling down the bench, Ray. What are you seeing?
I guess he smiled a little bit. Coaches never relax, but how can he not?
And he scores! Oakland's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
They've been faster, they've played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
Lets it go from the slot. He scores! Clayton Keller! The Seals are back to center, and here in this second period, it's getting out of hand.
They've been doing this a lot. Score, go back to center. I guess it's better than being the other way around.
Here's a blast. Turns it aside.
Assisted by number 88, Brent Burns, and by number 54.
Oakland's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Makes the save. The Seals have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Horvat's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moves it to Edmondson. And they'll dump it in. Oakland's got the puck along the boards. Clefbaum swooping in on the attack. No one scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish, little short break, and it's in the net.
Oakland's quickly filling up the highlight reel shows for later this evening, Ray.
They are, even though it's in the second period still, they have scored almost at will tonight.
Oh, great! He scores!
2 goals on the night for him. They've really been effective forechecking, a couple of breaks, and now he's got 2.
The Seals have really opened things up here in the second. It's getting out of hand.
They've run roughshod over their opponent here in this period. It seems like they're going to score every shift. Oh, I like the way he's hanging on to this thing. He's got 2 goals already. If he gets a chance, here might be number 3.
Hammers it, denies him on the play. Skates in behind the cage. Dunn's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Slides the pass over to Edmondson. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. And that one's turned away. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. You call that a hatchet job with that slash?
I call that chopping broccoli right there.
Very good reference. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Joe Thornton, 2 minutes for slashing.
Takes it across the blue line. Wrist one in close, and it's in. He scores.
The release beats the goalie here, but there's a good break too as the puck hits the post and goes in.
Oakland's offensive surge continues here in the second.
This is a tidal wave. They have swept right over top of them tonight. It's not even close.
Comes up with the stop.
Sometimes you're in close.
Scores! Another shorty.
Oh, they do it again. Their power play has been terrible, and this shorthanded group has taken advantage of them all game long.
Boyles won the draw. Here's a blast. Scores! That's 3.
I had 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself.
Oakland's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Taken by Cronwall. Slot, he scores! His hat trick on the night.
What a great night for him. He's had some chances. He's capitalized 3 times now, and on the road it feels really good.
Boyles won the draw here in the neutral zone. Wrists one. Wow, another short-handed marker.
Well, they're not laying back at all. They want to kill the penalty, sure, but they've seen something they can take advantage of.
Oakland's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Scores! Well, who needs a power play when they're short-handed like this?
This has been amazing. What an effort short-handed by them as they've capitalized down a man a couple of times tonight.
The Seals have added yet another marker, and their fans are loving every minute of this.
It's been domination, and now we're still in the second period. They've had the puck the whole time. They've done pretty much anything they've wanted to. This has not been a fair fight.
12 minutes, 32 seconds.
Boyles got it across the line. Decides to go to the backhand. Turned away. Oakland's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Heads deep. He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off.
And now it's grabbed by Gardner. Moves it quickly over to Perron. Here's the pass. Shot! What a stop as he puts out the fire! Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, comes up with a stop. Up along the wing. Moves. He scores! My goodness, what a goal as he goes coast to coast.
If you ever wondered what a confident player looks like, this is it. Look at him work his way through the entire team, confidently gets to the front of the net, and puts it away.
Handles the pass from his goalie. There's the collision. Lays the body. Blocker save. Grabs the puck in the slot. Grabbed along the boards by Horvat. Here's a blast. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Hammers it on net. Answers it with an even better save. Puck picked up by Pacioretty. The Seals have it in the offensive end. He scores! That's the hat trick.
Now, what a great feeling to get 3 goals in a game. Doing it on the road is a real nice trick.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. With the blast. Too much congestion in front. Here's a rip. Puck grabbed by Shen. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. The Blues move it ahead. Second intermission quickly here. And that's broken up. Puck scooped up by Marlowe. They've got numbers all alone. Scores!
He had to be ready for this puck to end up on his stick. He doesn't take any time at all. The goalie's not set, and it's in the net.
Oakland's refused to let up that chokehold here in the late stages of this second period.
Total control of the hockey game from the beginning, and they have piled it on here in the middle frame.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 53 seconds.
The Seals with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Horn sounds bringing the second period to an end.
Be sure to attend our Auto and Light Truck Show next weekend.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. He scores again!
Well, you get one, you think you might get two, but after a while, you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off.
Oakland's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Oh, absolutely owns the crease tonight. Quick shot, scores his second of the game.
Well, he's been on it tonight. Really good skating legs. He's finished off a couple of plays, too.
Oakland's on total cruise control early in this third period. Taken by Klefbom. Takes a slap shot from the point and comes up empty.
By number 88.
Hammers the shot. He scores. You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's at practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him.
Raquel's won the draw here in the open ice. He scores! This might be a where-were-you moment for so many of these fans.
Man, again, he gets a chance on goal, and he makes no mistake about it.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Shot right in front! Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
And now he moves it to Tarasenko. St. Louis has the puck. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. St. Louis on the attack. Brisswood in front. Fantastic save. Klefbom's got it into offensive territory. He scores! Wow! Coast to coast.
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off.
And now it's grabbed by Cronwall.
77.
Drives it to the front of the net. Scores! This is getting insane!
It is crazy how often the puck tonight seems to end up on his stick, and then when it's on his stick, it ends up in the net next. What a game.
And a beautiful stop by the glove. There's the physical side. Great reflexes, another save.
Nope.
Scores!
Oh, good shot. I like the release, James. He really zips it past the goalie, hits the pipe. He gets a nice bounce, and it's in the net.
Oakland's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
Vanek's got it against the boards. He scores! That's 3 on the road. I can't imagine too many hats being tossed, though, here.
No, there's not going to be. I mean, this is a terrific game for him. He's got 3, and you're right, on the road, nobody's throwing their bucket.
Thornton's won it. Puck picked up by Gardner. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket.
Assisted by number 54, Nicholas Cronwall, and by number 19,
Oakland's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
Didn't miss it by much. He gets lots on it, beats the goaltender, but just wide.
Oakland's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick shot on fire.
Sometimes it's just your night. You shoot the puck, it goes in the net. He's had an unbelievable evening.
Oakland's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Here's one from the point. He scores! A friendly ping on that one.
Yeah, great shot. He's just trying to get it past the goaltender here. It hits the pipe and goes into the net.
Oakland's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Grips it and rips it. Oh, what a stop.
67.
St. Louis has it in their own zone. Laying the body. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Edmonton's carrying it ahead. The Seals gain control of the puck against the wall. Look out here. Oh, scores!
Pretty deceptive move here. Short little breakaway. He makes no mistake.
Oakland's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening and here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well.
What a shot! He scores!
Oh, man, the goalie thought he had this covered, James. You can tell from his body language, but it beats him, hits the post, and goes in.
Oakland's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. He scores again!
Well, you get one, you think you might get two, but after a while, you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off.
Scored by number 77, Oscar.
Ahead of scores! Brent Burns! We learned long ago that 3 was the magic number, but in hockey, it always feels like 50, Ray.
50 is a milestone goal. This has been coming for weeks, and he's been able to cash it in. What a season.
And he came up big on that last opportunity. Oh, and another big stop!
15 minutes, 21 seconds.
Taken along the wall by O'Reilly. Oakland's got a hold of it against the wall. Over the line they come. Quick snap! He scores! You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's in practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
Scored by number 2, Max.
With some moment, scores! Brent Burns! The Seals have been whipping their opponents all night long, and it continues here in the third.
This has been as good a performance as you can possibly imagine. There's really nothing to say behind their bench right now.
That's a solid check on the play. Carries it across the line. Can't get it to go. Picked up along the wall by Klefbom. Moves the puck behind the net. From in close. He scores! This might be a where were you moment for so many of these fans.
Man, again, he gets a chance on goal, and he makes no mistake about it.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
Whoa!
Scores! This is getting insane.
It is crazy how often the puck tonight seems to end up on his stick, and then when it's on his stick, it ends up in the net next. What a game. Control of the face-off by the offensive team allows them to snap it into position for the shot. The goalie's not set, and he gets beat on it.
Raquel's one possession. Flash from the point, and the long-range shot goes off target. Hammers the shot, and he comes up with the save.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 12 seconds.
Oakland's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Puck grab by Burns. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Scores! His second of the night.
Well, things go well for you if you're scoring multiple times in a game. This has been a terrific night for him.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Grips it, rips it. He scores!
Wow, this can be something that changes your year around. You get a few bounces like this, or you don't get a few bounces like this. The puck's off the post in the net.
Oakland's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. And it's in! He scores!
The release beats the goalie here, but there's a good break, too, as the puck hits the post and goes in.
The Seals seem to be playing right to the final whistle here tonight, Ray.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. Everybody's getting points, and they are steamrolling their opponent.
Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oakland's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Dishes it to Schwartz. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Pietrangelo. It's a 2-on-1. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And it's grabbed by a teammate. He's in all alone. He scores!
Well, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net. Nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy. Oakland's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Big time stop. That goes off a twig. And there's the final horn, bringing this one to an end. Clefbaum's the story this night, Ray.
He didn't miss. Every chance he had ended up in the back of the net. Money.
And that'll do it for Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cybulski. Thank you.